Anybody ever run into pregnant women on the street? Don't ever ask a woman if she's pregnant. You ever see somebody make that mistake? I don't care if she is in the 3rd trimester and her water just broke. Assume that she is retaining water and keep on walking. Pregnant. I mean, and don't ask my wife if we're together if she's pregnant, because that's going to affect me on so many horrible levels. First of all, it's going to affect me emotionally, because she, at some point when you leave, she's going to turn to me and go, "Do I look fat?" And now I got to tap dance around this question. Baby, I didn't ask if you were pregnant. That wasn't even about me. I'm just standing here. I got to spend the next 3 days getting her to an emotional state to where she can function in society. And then monetarily, it's going to affect me, because whatever she was wearing, if it was a $150 dress, it is now in the trash. She's going to throw it away. She'll never wear that again because somebody asked her if she was pregnant. And I don't have that kind of money. I've been at this same level of poverty my entire life. Broke. Broke. I know, yeah, but I mean, literally, if it wasn't for you talking about the recession, I wouldn't even know we were in a recession. That's how broke I've always been. It's horrible. And I never have had any money, and when you're this broke, it's like, and Mike even asked me outside, he's like, "How's it going, man?" And he said he was struggling. I said, "Man, who ain't struggling?" I pulled him aside. I said, "Mike, what is it, man? Where's all your money going?" "Well, Cathy plays the bingo every day." I feel you, brother. Got to sell coffee to take the bingo habit. Well, my family's got we got like cupboard poor. That's when you're like having to eat all the crap that you've been pushed into the side of your cupboard for the last 2 years. It's like malta meal. Who bought malta meal? What is malta? What do you make malta meal with? You would know, wouldn't you? What do you make malta meal with?
Wheat.
Wheat? Just eating wheat, just right off the field. Well, my kids are eating like the depression food. It's sad. They'll come home for school, they're like, "Hey, Daddy, what's for dinner?" I'm like, "Brownies and whipped cream, because that's what make daddies feel good." Daddy's depressed. You got it?
Okay.
And in the South, too, what's kind of funny is like, what I love about Wilmington is the South is one of the last places you can go in this entire country and see $1 million piece of property and a single wide trailer sitting right in the middle of it. Can't you? It's fun. I love it. You see it go down to the Riceville Beach. It's like $1 million trailer, $1 million. You know, they just want to like push that thing right into the ocean. And so I saw one guy, and he had a trailer on the ocean, and I was like, "Man, you got a nice view." I was doing some work for him. I said, "Man, you got a nice view." He goes, "Yeah, my grandpa paid $112 for this back in 1945. We still owe $118. And we're going to pay it off as soon as that lottery kicks in." I swear to God. And wives' tales, I grew up with wives' tales. You guys grew up with wives' tales? You know what wives' tales are? That's what people without insurance treat their kids with. That's what I grew up on. Like my mom, when I get hurt or something, and she even brags. She's like, "You were always in the hospital." I'm like, "Sounds like you were always not watching your kids." But I would get hurt and run in, and she's like, "Well, you know, I've had too many cocktails to fix this. Let me call Grandma and see what she did back in 1800. Get bee stings. Anybody knows the cure for bee sting is? Tobacco, right? I don't know if it works, but I'm addicted to nicotine now. Thanks a lot, Dad. I appreciate that. And one time I got chiggers on my Willy Wonka. Anybody ever had chiggers? You know what? She gave me a piece of fat back. Piece of fat back to rub on the checkers. I was like, some of you made it up.